So we are a week closer to the next DCW show, to Impact being at DCW, to the Impact Wrestling tryout, to my debut at DCW Bar Fights against Manny Smith. Manny Smith, who's been doing a lot of this. I can't wait to shut him up. Whatever else happens, whether Sex Ferguson is involved or not, whether no matter who I'm against at DCW show, don't know who yet, better believe that the Real Irish Xtreme is showing out this time. Things may not have went my way last time, but oh yeah, it's definitely going to be different, because it's all about making an impact, making Impact Wrestling. See, the following weekend after this is Impact Wrestling's TV tapings. One way or another, whether it's signed or whether I impressed them enough to be talent that they use, best believe the Irish Xtreme is going to do what I need to make impact. So this week, we're a week closer, a week out. It's the preparation's going to ramp up, stepping up the preparation, doing what needs to be done. Like, I'm under 200 for the first time in years, in the best shape that I've been in years. But I'm still gonna get in better shape, gonna get stronger, gonna get ready for this Impact tryout. It's all about getting the world to finally see what the Irish Xtreme is all about, to finally shut the haters up, finally shut those people up who want to see the Irish Xtreme fade into obscurity. It's time for the world's eyes to be on Irish Xtreme after I make this impact. More cardio for him. Think these walks kill him a lot more than it does me, but it's working. It's working. Get at it, buddy. August 6th and August 7th. DCW Bar Fights and DCW Heatwave. Impact Wrestling invades Utah. And it's bringing some big names and some not so big names. When I shut Manny Smith up once and for all at DCW Bar Fights, that big goof, Sex Ferguson, he could do the smart thing and watch all the fun and drink his talking shop bourbon. Or he could do something and I could slap those silly glasses off his face and shove that ridiculous captain hat down his throat. And then there's that bod man, Jameson Ryan, who's all about his muscles, his gym time. But guess what? Those flashy muscles, they will not help you if you get your teeth knocked down your throat. Because this isn't a bodybuilding competition. This is a fight. A fight to win. A fight for victory. Except for whoever steps in the ring with the Irish Xtreme. It is a fight for survival. Because the Irish Xtreme is coming to DCW with one purpose: worldwide views. To shut the haters up who want to see me fade into obscurity.
one vision, and that is Impact Wrestling. And the world and Impact Management, come DCW Heatwave, they are gonna finally see what it's truly like for someone to go to the extreme.
So, as you can see, got the flag behind me. Kind of lit up. Did a promo yesterday. Did another promo today because myself and another talent is going to be at the next DCW show. We're in a little bit of a promo war. And a comment on the last promo, I actually want to bring up, getting a little bit of a shoot, because this guy, he wants to talk crap about my promo, about me looking off screen. That's because when the phone is turned on this light, when the phone is turned sideways, like it should be for promos, instead of looking over here at the camera, I have the habit of looking here at the screen. So looks like I'm looking off camera. Or maybe it was whenever I was looking over here for this remote, so I'm not busy trying to turn off the video. I used the remote. But that's why I was looking off screen, or appeared to be looking off screen when I was looking at the screen. But this guy wants to comment, 0 for 10 on promos. This guy actually lied about a promoter here in Colorado, to where he can't run shows for almost a whole year. Had the talent here against him, creating lies about this promoter, almost ruined him. Thankfully, the promoter is back to doing shows here in Colorado. They rebranded, changed the R in their promotion, but he's back to running shows. Has talent. All this guy did, instead of getting rid of the promoter from the Colorado scene, he got rid of himself. And that's a shoot. Maybe, just maybe, this guy, he is being 0 for 10 at trying to stay relevant. Hate to do it, but sometimes gotta get in a little shoot. Pew pew. Pew pew. So today we are exactly a week away from when I will be in Salt Lake City, Utah for the night before the Impact tryout, the night before Impact invades, even though they'll be there still. One as himself, another one as another bipolar personality, maybe schizophrenic, but it's a week away from bar fights. And it'll be my first DCW bar fights. As you guys recalled, I did Primo's bar fights, Slave to the Death match, whatever bar fights, whoever they fall under, whether it's Primo's or Slave. I did their bar fights. To staple a dollar bill stapled to my head, if you guys recalled. But this bar fights is going to be interesting. See what kind of fun stuff that we have, what kind of trouble the Irish Xtreme could get into. As you've seen, I dropped a promo. Talked about what will happen if Sex Ferguson makes his presence known, and said what could happen to Jameson Ryan if he wanted to get fresh, if he wanted to get froggy, if he wanted to jump. And then Jameson Ryan, replied to it with the video. So after this little clip, I will show you my next promo that is pretty much directed at Jameson Ryan, or as Thomas Chad called him, James Ryanson, because he doesn't like his name to be mixed up. So, which Jameson Ryan, he said the Irish Xtreme is a lunatic. Damn right I'm a lunatic. So, damn right I could be a lunatic. And, in this promo, I let you know what would happen if you came across a lunatic. Harm, damage to your bod that you're so precious about. And of course, as you've seen previously, I also had to do a little shoot on someone who wanted to talk crap. One of the haters, he wanted to talk crap, but this hater pretty much outed himself. You know, made lies about another promoter or about a promoter, because this guy isn't really nothing in the business. So I had to do a little shoot on him. But a week away from bar fights, the training, the intermittent fasting, it's still going heavy. Want to look the best in front of the Impact people, the big LG, Doc Gallows, and Scott D'Amore. I want to look my best in front of them. And if Jameson Ryan wants to do something, do something. Bod man. You probably use bod, that bod fragrance spray for men. You probably use that too, because you're a bod man. Yeah, still getting ready. A week out from bar fights. Tomorrow will be a week out from the tryout, and see what goes on from there, because a week after that's Impact taping, and hopefully the Irish Xtreme will be in Nashville for it. Never know, but we'll find out. Training continues.
My last video, I called DCW's next show Heat Wave instead of Heat of the Moment. Perhaps it was too much Talkin' Shop bourbon I had to drink. Or perhaps it's because I'm a lunatic. Jameson Ryan, I seen your last video talking about my smile and my lack of good looks. Well, the Irish Xtreme goes into every match prepared for the fight it's gonna be. I prepare for both my opponent and myself to beat each other. And that anticipation of getting hit, it excites me. So be lucky that your match is against Brett Buff Shea, because he is not going to try to damage your good looks. He is not going to try to damage your bod. He is not going to try to beat you beyond recognition from even your own mother. You called me a lunatic? You're damn right the Irish Xtreme is a lunatic. So be lucky that Brett Buff Shea is not going to be trying to take your ass to the extreme.
So we are 6 days away from DCW bar fights, which means we are 7 days, 1 week away from not only Impact Invades Utah for DCW Heat of the Moment, not Heat Wave, Heat of the Moment, and means that we're a week and 1 hour, to be exact, away from the Impact Seminar and Impact Wrestling Tryout. Like I said, hopefully it goes good so that I could take part in the next Impact TV tapings. It's a week after next weekend's tryout, and then pretty much just do the damn thing, you know? Go out there, show my aggression, show the new Irish Xtreme attitude, show the real Irish Xtreme, and impress Impact Wrestling. For those of you in my way of the Impact Wrestling contract, those of you that's in my way for wins at not only DCW bar fights, but DCW heat of the moment, this is in front of Impact Management. This is in front of the big LG. I feel sorry for you because it's a little bit extra being pissed off, a little bit extra aggression, and it's all to impress. It's all to make an impact. So, sorry for you. Nothing personal. It's just I gotta let this aggression out. I gotta let this anger out to impress. Whether it's Jameson Ryan, whether it's Manny Smith, whether it's Sex Ferguson himself, I'm nothing personal. Well, kind of is personal because I personally need to make an impact. And it's also to shut up the haters. So, 7 days away. Well, 6 if you count DCW bar fights, but from the tryout, 7 days away.